Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name's Amy, and I'm an ordained minister, and we are in Bible study. We are in the NIV, and we are in the book of Ezekiel, and we are in chapter 42, Room for the Priests. We are continuing Ezekiel's description of the new temple, which he is following around a tall bronze man as he measures in cubits. Then the man led me northward into the outer courtyard and brought me to the rooms opposite the temple courtyard and opposite the outer wall on the north side. The building, whose door faced north, was 100 cubits long. It's got a footnote of C on there. The common cubit was 1.5 feet, or about 0.5 meters. Okay, and 50 cubits wide. Both in the section 20 cubits from the inner court, and in the section opposite the pavement of the outer court, gallery faced gallery on all three levels. So that means there was, a hallway and doors on either side. So long hallways, doors on either side is usually what a gallery means. In front of the rooms was an inner passageway, 10 cubits wide and 100 cubits long. Got a footnote of D on that. And the Septuagint, that's Greek, Syriac, which is Syrian, and 1 cubit long. Their doors were on the north. Now the upper rooms were narrower, for the galleries took more space from them than from the rooms on the lower and middle floors of the building. The hallways were different widths. The rooms on the third floor had no pillars, as the courts had. So they were smaller in floor space than those on the lower and middle floors. There was an outer wall parallel to the rooms and the outer court. It extended in front of the rooms for 50 cubits, while the row of the rooms on the side next to the outer court was 50 cubits long. The row on the side nearest the sanctuary was 100 cubits long, so it was not even. The lower rooms had an entrance on the east side as one enters them from the outer court. On the south side, got a footnote of E, in the Septuagint and in the Hebrew, eastward, along the length of the wall of that outer court, adjoining the temple courtyard and opposite the outer wall, were rooms with a passageway in front of them. These were like the rooms on the north. They had the same length and width, with similar exits and dimensions. Similar to the doorways on the north, there were the doorways of the rooms on the south, so mirroring each other. There was a doorway at the beginning of the passageway that was parallel to the corresponding wall extending eastward, by which one enters the rooms. Then he said to me, "The north and south room facing the temple courtyard are the priest rooms, where the priests who approach the Lord will eat the most holy offerings, where they will put the most holy offerings, the grain offerings, the sin offerings, and the guilt offerings, for the place is holy. Once the priest enters the holy precincts, they are not to go out into the outer court until they leave behind the garments in which they minister, for they are holy." So they have to walk into this room, change their clothes, go about their business, change back almost into like street clothes, and then they can go back out into the world. But they cannot wear these clothes that are holy in and out of the space. They are to put on other clothes before they go near the places that are for the people. When he had finished measuring what was inside the temple area, he led me out by the east gate and measured the area all around. He measured the east side with the measuring rod. It was 500 cubits. Got to put note F. See the Septuagint. That's just Greek. In Hebrew, it's a rods instead of a singular with a measuring rod. It was 500 cubit rods. He measured the north side. It was 500 cubits rods by the measuring rod. He measured the south side. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod. Then he turned to the west side and measured. It was 500 cubits by the measuring rod, so all equal to each other. So he measured the area on all four sides. It had a wall around it, 500 cubits long and 500 cubits wide, to separate the holy from the common. In this case, they're talking about everything inside there, like from the clothes that they're wearing to the food to all of the articles, all sanctified and blessed. And remember, not a place where common people, as in not priests, not sons of Aaron, are supposed to be going. Places where only sons of Aaron are supposed to be sanctifying themselves and then going, for clarification. Or occasionally, other Levites, sons of Moses, if not sons of Aaron. Specific group.